For a decade, the iPad Pro has been the undisputed king. We've seen dozens of iPad killers come and go, usually ending up in what we call the graveyard of mediocrity. But 2026 just changed everything. Imagine a tablet with more raw power than most laptops, a screen resolution that makes the M4 iPad look standard, and a battery so large it feels like a power bank with a screen attached. I'm talking about the Vivo Pad 6 Pro. It just debuted at MWC 2026, and it isn't just an update, it's a mobile workstation. Today we're breaking down why this 13.2-inch beast is scaring Apple, how it's crushing the Samsung Galaxy Tab S11 Ultra, and why the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 inside is a total architectural revolution. Is this finally the one? Let's find out. Let's get straight to the heart of the matter. The Vivo Pad 6 Pro is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5. This isn't just another chip, it's built on TSMC's cutting-edge 3nm N3P process. Qualcomm did something radical here. They ditched the standard ARM Cortex cores entirely. Instead, we have the third-generation Oryon architecture. Look at these numbers. We're looking at a 2+6 configuration. 2 prime cores screaming at a mind-blowing 4.61 GHz and 6 performance cores at 3.63 GHz. In single-core tasks, this thing leaves everything else in the dust. And compared to the standard Snapdragon 8 Gen 5, the Elite version on this Vivo tablet has 21% more GPU power. It's a workstation in your backpack. If you're a gamer, listen up. The Adreno 840 GPU uses a sliced architecture with 18 megabytes of high-performance memory. In real-world tests with Granblue Fantasy Relink, this tablet maintains a rock-solid 54 to 56 FPS even during heavy alpha effect combat. Older chips, they struggle to stay above 30 FPS in those same scenes. And for the emulation community, this is the holy grail. The raw CPU power of the Oryon cores fixes the bottleneck issues that have plagued Android for years. Now look at this display. Most tablets stop at 2.8K or 3K. Vivo said, "Hold my coffee," and put a 4K Ultra HD panel on a 13.2-inch screen. That's 3840 by 2400 pixels. They call it the True Color Display. With a 144 Hz refresh rate, scrolling feels like liquid. But there's a catch. Pushing that many pixels at 144 Hz takes an insane amount of energy, which brings us to the most overkill part of this tablet. To keep that 4K screen alive, Vivo packed in a 13,000 mAh battery. For context, that is significantly larger than the iPad Pro M4 or even Samsung's latest Ultra tablet. And when you do run low, you've got 90-watt fast charging. While Apple is still stuck in the slow lane, you can top this massive cell off in no time. Software has always been the Achilles heel of Android tablets. Not anymore. Origin OS 6 is based on Android 16, and it's beautiful. They're using the Blue River Smooth engine, which makes touch response 41% faster. But the real star is the agentic AI. First, Shall V Circle Search 2.0. Just circle anything on the screen to search or translate via Google Gemini. Then, Little V Memory. It remembers your conversations and documents so you can find them using natural language. And the AI Office Kit actually talks to your Mac and Windows PC wirelessly to share files and controls. With a 1.3mm travel keyboard and a massive glass trackpad, this feels like a high-end laptop. The stylus has 4,096 levels of pressure and 0 latency thanks to that 144 Hz screen. Whether you're editing 4K video or doing 3D graphic design, this mobile workstation philosophy is the real deal. So, here is the big news. Usually these Pro models stay in China, but Vivo confirmed at MWC that the Pad 6 Pro is coming to Europe and global markets later in 2026. It launches in China on March 30th, with configurations going up to 16 GB of RAM and a 1 TB workstation edition. It's a powerhouse for everyone. Is this the tablet that finally dethrones Apple and Samsung? Let me know in the comments. If you want to see a full gaming stress test on that Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5, hit that subscribe button. I'm your host, and I'll see you in the next one.